The Castle is fortified tonight as Hokies fans started lining up at 11 a.m. for the Commonwealth Clash. It's the ACC on ESPN. And from Castle Coliseum in Blacksburg, Virginia Tech and number 21 Virginia lock horns in this rivalry matchup. Virginia in the NCAA tournament right now. Wake Forest and Pitt on the bubble. Virginia Tech, a team under consideration. And here we go with the Hokies controlling the opening tip. The feed for Kidd on the baseline. Working on Minor, jumping into the paint, gets the shot up for two.
And this guy with the basketball, one of the best shooters in the conference, Isaac McNeely, who has been dynamite from beyond the three-point line. We've got two of those guys in this game, actually.
Beekman, nice give. The lean in won't go for Minor.
Taking tough shots.
His overall shooting in the slump is now down to 40% for the year, 35% from three. McNeely, nice drive all the way through. Both sides need help shooting it. As Couture gets it to Nickel, and his first one, he'll sink back. So that was on cue.
Yeah, Tyler Nickel coming off a strong performance.
He'll try and get going again. Swings it inside Poteat.
And the ACC's leading shot blocker coming over, getting another one. Ryan Dunn making up ground.
Foul here.
Mylyjael Poteat does a great job using his body to be able to create space against Reese Beekman. However, Ryan Dunn coming from the weak side with another.
In three-point percentage after all these years, the head coach Harris with a tough angle. It's going to be tipped up and in by Groves.
And that's not something you see often from Groves, but taking advantage.
Yeah, his game is usually outside the three-point arc, where he's 49%. Nickel dumping it down low, and the stuff this time for Poteat. He didn't see Ryan Dunn in that picture, and a whistle.
Strong through the contact as McNeely comes over and gets a little bit of contact on Big 12 championship.
Incredible, yes. McNeely jumping. Harris on the dish. That's a pretty play with Dante Harris. Guy coming back from injury.
Yeah, Dante Harris actually returned from injury in the game against Virginia Tech in Charlottesville. And, of course, Jordan Minor getting in the starting lineup in the game as well.
Couture on the money.
In ACC play, shooting the three at 48 and 47%. So we've got two knockdown shooters playing in this game.
On the drive, Murray finishes that. Nickel will launch and hit another one. He's really giving them a nice lift off the bench. Harris got past Padula, swings it from Minor, and one. Jordan Minor headed to the line.
Tony Bennett actually was fortunate enough to be able to meet Muhammad Ali. Was called over to be able to go over to the house and meet him.
Really?
Yeah, a few years back before Muhammad passed.
Padula. He's working on Beekman. What a nice give on the baseline. A handoff. Kidd with the stop.
For the way MJ Collins does on this possession, the back cut, and then at the last minute dropping it off to Lynn Kidd, who hammers it down for the easy finish. But Virginia Tech has put pressure on them on those shots under 10 seconds.
Padula with a lot of contact, swatted away, and a big block by Buchanan. For the Hokies, who have fallen behind, they're taking the lead here 24-14. Virginia falling behind by 10, and another turnover. And a bounce feed for Nickel, who's had a hot hand coming off the bench. Kidd with another touch. Give him two more. He's having a big half. Plenty of things for Corey to do after the game.
Oh, I'm locked in, OB. I'm just watching basketball.
Nickel will drop it down. And I know you're not kidding.
And Tyler. And now stepping up on the defensive end, he's a guy we normally see knocking down threes.
Collins. Yes! Couture kicks it. Kidd off his hand. Beekman on the drive. And blocked away.
Virginia down big and still being patient on the offensive end while Virginia Tech continues to exploit the interior. Everyone has to be on the same page. If you're going to front the post, you've got to have help. And you see Jacob Groves trying to front Mylyjael Poteat. However, no one on the backside to take away. But you're not getting good looks. And contested shots are late.
Poteat with another touch. Here's Couture straight on. Got it! Our bracketologist, Joe Lenardi, said a win or a loss for Virginia tonight will not make much difference on the seeding line, as Bond finally gets 2 points on the board after that incredible drought. Collins spins and fires, can't knock it down. They had a 9-minute and 43-second drought at the horn. It won't go. Virginia broke that, but Virginia Tech did everything else right, 36-16.
Now Sean Padula looking more comfortable on the offensive end.
Into the paint, that'll be off the fingertips of Minor. Collins shovels, Kidd with a stop. Emphatic dunk.
Lynn Kidd looks like a young man who knew that he did not have a very good game against Virginia.
They're a great defensive team. They hang their hat almost entirely on that.
That'll be another possession where you're down under 10 seconds. Reese Beekman stepping up, knocking down a big three.
Game's going to be over before they get back in.
It's going to be tough, especially when they can't stop Virginia Tech on the other end.
Oh, what a pretty play as Don will scoop it up and in on the reverse.
When you have a banner, I will say head coach Kenny Brooks making history. Thanks for your time, coach.
My question is, better at what, Angel? I mean, yes, he's
Everything.
a better coach. I'll give him that much.
Collins finding Poteat, trying to get it out of the double. Nickel will lay it up and in. That's the way it's been going all night for Virginia Tech.
And then February the 18th of 2017 at North Carolina, which happened to be a national championship team.
Poteat with a catch and a finish as he got it down deep for the bucket. You know, Virginia Tech lost Saturday at Chapel Hill, and that was a tough loss. Obviously, North Carolina's playing some great basketball, and they're the #1 team in the ACC. And right now, a man down is Hunter Couture, and grabbing at that leg. Hydration. Let's take another look.
You see jumps and then lands awkwardly, but knows exactly what it is as he goes down, still trying to stretch it out.
Virginia Tech had dropped 4 out of 5 coming into this game when we're playing themselves into the same position they were in a couple of years ago. They had to win the ACC tournament, as that one's going to be swished in by McNeely in order to go to the NCAA tournament.
So the fact that Virginia has won every game in Charlottesville throughout that time frame is impressive.
Beran got a great look, just absolutely drained a triple.
In Greensboro in 2014. So Virginia fans will be excited.
Great pass. Nickel. Terrific finish on it, but Padula's pass drew the oohs and the ahs from the crowd.
Hasn't had a huge scoring game, but right here, he flat out drops a dime. He put that spin on it, OB. That's what you call put that spin on it. That's what I used to do when I used to go against the rival Virginia Tech on the road.
Harris gets an open mid-range, and that's all net.
2-point basket by #1.
Got some great shooting from Hunter Couture, who was the tournament most valuable player. 31 points for him in the championship game, but it was what they did defensively that allowed.
He was the major reason the Hokies had a huge lead. Shot clock to 5. Collins can't hit, but there's Beran again.
Would Tony Bennett go to something differently to try to get quicker shots?
On target, Robbie Beran's had a nice second half. That's like I've seen enough tonight.
Well, he's actually getting some starters back in the game. Reese Beekman will be one of the guys coming back in 4 years. I believe that she will get to that mark. And again, I'm happy that when it does happen, it will be within 4 years, so we don't have to put the asterisk beside it. She pulled up from about 30 feet.
And it was nothing but net. And Poteat will slam it down and draw the foul in what has become an absolute runaway. They tap it out high. Nickel going over the top. Laid up and in by Collins.
2 turnovers per game, which is tops in the NCAA. And that is now, OB, 24 points. It's by far the best women's basketball conference in the country. It seems as though every time we do one of those promos, each and every team has a number beside it. So many ranked teams in the league. To the delight of the crowd, and at this point for Virginia Tech, you get some guys who don't get many minutes. An opportunity to play as Elijah Gertrude gets to the bucket for the acrobatic finish. Guys who are in the heavy rotation up cheering on each and every one of their teammates, recognizing how important they are to this program.
Another jumper on the way, and he sinks that one from the other side.
for the Hokies.
Yep.
Castle Guard showed up in tremendous fashion, supported their team.
Yeah, the other word is blowout. Gertrude looking to make a move, and it'll be blocked. The shot right in front of the horn here. The rebound, that goes out, and that's the ball game. Virginia Tech in a total runaway over Virginia. They win this one, the largest victory against Virginia since February 10 of 07. They win this one 75-41.